Treetops of this world, a balance, feeling free. I'm a part of this place of birth, and I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally breathe. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally see. Floating away with you in the backseat of my car. We're timeless, sailing through, but tonight, no, we can't go far. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally breathe. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally see. has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't wanna know her, I just wanna breathe. You can take me higher, you stay close to me. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night.
Pretty fine. Yes, I got a huge opportunity for which I have been seeking for years, and finally I have got the chance. And yes, thank you so much, Mountain, for this great opportunity. I'm looking forward for more.
to win Nepal, and who better than Suyog would be the one to explain it to us what he is going through.
I'm really excited to go to the LAN event because I think it's one of the big LAN or even for South Asia
True.
So let's just hope it's gonna be really really good, and there's gonna be a lot of surprises for whoever comes to that LAN tournament, for our viewers or for everyone. So let's just hope it's gonna be a really really great tournament.
Absolutely. And again, Savage Monkey, we meet again, this time on MCB. Last time we met was on BIT, if I'm not wrong. So tell me, how have you been all this while, bro?
Okay.
Savage, we can't hear you. Savage, we can see your mouth moving. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, I guess maybe he muted himself.
Probably mic is got disturbed.
Savage, mic issue, mic check, com check. Alright, guys, please do not worry. Savage will be right back with us within just a minute or so. We'll wait for him to fix his microphone issue, and then, of course, we will be asking him how he has been. I really hope you're able to do that real quick, Savage. We're all waiting for you. Your fans are out there waiting for you as well. Nonetheless, so we've got a list of questions that we want to talk about, and even the audience would love to know about each and everything. Savage, we can hear you.
Oh my god. Really sorry, bro. There was a network issue, so that's why you maybe didn't hear my voice. So I hope that my voice is clear right now.
Absolutely, it's perfectly clear.
Okay, bro. So you were talking about that where have
Okay, there seems to be the network issue yet again.
Yeah, again issue.
I guess he does not want me to know where he has been, probably because that will reveal his secret tournaments that he has been in and did not invite me in. Savage, please fix the issue, bro. Your fans are waiting. But all right, with that, we'll just wait for him to come back. Okay, he's back again. Savage.
Okay, bro, I'm really sorry. Maybe there is a Discord issue. That's why, bro, whenever I go to the video feed, so you know what, my sound got muted. So you know what, bro. I'm having a technical issue.
Fine. Let us know about how you have been, bro. Let us know about that.
Yes, bro. By the way, thank you so much.
You're most welcome. And again, so what are your expectations regarding the tournament that you're gonna have, and what are you expecting to learn from this experience? Savage. All right.
Having a lot of network issues.
Yeah. I guess we should move on to the first question. No worries. We'll wait for Savage to fix his own issue. So I want to ask, and this question is for both of the regions, that's Nepal as well as the Bangladesh. So Sudhan, Suyog, and Sumon, as well as Savage, you are both the Nepalese casters as well as the ones from the Bangladesh as well. So first, I want to ask this from Sudhan and Suyog. How has these MLBB tournaments been evolving in Nepal? Like, from where did you start, and we have reached at the MCB? So I want to know about that journey of the tournaments.
Okay, so
where did it all begin?
In fact, there weren't so many officials tournaments. Some few years ago, there used to be some third party tournaments, but I guess it was 2 years ago the first tournament got introduced. That was MNCC, Mobile Legends Nepal Community Championship, and after that, I guess we moved on to the invitational tournaments, and again the MNCC the version 2, and again NIT version 2, but then after that it got evolved to MNC, which got into Mobile Legends Nepal Championship, and now here we are in the fall split, and I guess there was also one of the tournament where you casted AARTS invitational tournament.
Yes.
So okay, there was also one of the tournament which was inter-country, but there were some issues of ping. So maybe this time we are here with full, the justice to all of the teams, all of the players. It will be LAN upcoming this October. No. October? No, it's September, right? September 17th.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a bit confused.
He has been casting shows that he have in time to look at those calendars, So for me, unlike Sudhan, unlike sir, he is my mentor in a way. He has been casting for a long time. I'm a cop caster in a way, I've been following Sudhan. I've been Sudhan Rai for quite a long time, and he has been really good mentor as well. I've started casting since like MNC, that spring split. So from that up to here, I've learned so many things casting in these tournaments, and I have casted so many small tournaments as well, third party tournaments as well, and I have met so many good, amazing people, just like you guys right here as well. So for just from one single game, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, I have met so many cool people, and I'm really excited for our first ever LAN tournament in be really big. So let's just hope it goes well. And for future as well, I hope I'm gonna meet great people just like you guys and more people in the future.
Pleasure to be here, man. Pleasure to be here. All right, now, since we've heard it from the Nepal casters, now it's turn for the Bangladeshi casters and the people who have known for quite a while now, Sumon as well as Savage. So I want to know about how the tournament has evolved in your country. Sumon first.
So basically, if I'm not wrong, it starts the LODC, the Land of Dawn, Land of Dawn. So right now, from that
Right.
time, we already start the first official tournament. But previously, we already had some third party tournament. Right now, we also have third party tournaments, but official tournament is more coming and coming nowadays. And if we say something about this, so right now in this time, we got the MCB, and in if I'm not wrong, it's already in March. The summer split from the side of embassy was happened. Right now is the fall
Right.
split. So in this tournament, obviously Bangladesh got a chance, and Bangladesh two teams will continue in the will go to Nepal. So congratulations to them. That is the one is the Milton CR, and one other there is the Elben OPX. So obviously it's growing and growing.
That's actually good to hear because I still remember when it was back in Bangladesh Invitational Tournament. I was invited as a caster as well. I casted the finals and semi-finals and finals. It was such a fun experience, and the teams were just so very good. And now, in recent days, when I've been seeing them play, I've seen such a great evolution coming in from their side. Not even just Bangladesh, even the Nepal teams as well. We've been playing with the Nepal teams. Sometimes we do have that crossover matchmaking, and we do kind of enjoy playing with them. We love their gameplay, game style. What about you, Savage Monkey? How has your journey been through all these tournaments? Okay, Savage is still having the mic issue. We can see your mouth moving, but we just cannot hear anything. Okay, if you have connected through your mobile phone, I believe that might be where the trouble is. So you might as well just want to hop onto Discord so that we can hear you, and we will just have your picture on the board.
The second question have been killed. It's a double kill. Let's see Mr. Savage will get the Savage or not.
Okay, waiting for the triple kill. That's actually a very cool photo, Savage. I hope we can hear you now.
Bro,
Yes, we can hear you finally.
Plus, finally. Yeah.
really sorry.
Is he shy?
Like his speech here. I'm not shy. The fact is, my internet maybe he's the one who's shy here. So, by the way, bro, you asked where have I been? So, I just want to say that, bro, I hope that you already remember our first match in BIT. You were just talking about
I
what.
remember.
So after that, there were so many tournaments from official MLBB. As like, you know what, bro, the first esports journey, if I can say like that, the first esports tournament by MLBB held in 2021, that was MBCC. And after that, bro, one after another tournament just coming and coming and coming, like BIT season 1, and there was various campus tournament, and Sumon bhai also work in various MLBB tournaments. So as like we can say that EWU, NSU, DIU, IUB, AIUB, I mean campus tournament, there are more. Even there were like inter-campus championship season 1, and this year maybe we already faced another campus event that was season
Yeah,
2, and there
that was
was
the
BIT MGCC. There are so more, and I'm really excited to see that, bro. Many, even lots of new players are coming through this amazing tournaments. So I'm very hopeful that MLBB doing very right thing for our country's esports.
That is true, and it's very good to hear. Now, Jenny, I'll let you take on to the second question.
Okay. Before I move on to the second question, I took my time to find out a little bit about the players, and while I was on it, I saw some interviews. Okay, I saw some interviews, and a question was being asked to Big Black Clock from, I think it's from Team 4 Miracle, right? He was asked how hard the journey was, the MNC journey was, and he said that there was nothing tough, no difficulty at all, right? So I want to ask the Bangladesh casters and the Nepal casters, like Bangladesh and Nepal, the teams from Bangladesh and Nepal are going to be playing against each other for the first time. So what are your opinions on it? Who's stronger? Who have what kind of strengths? I want to know more from the casters from the respective regions.
All right, we'll let go the Nepal casters first. So then you go first,
Yeah.
following that pattern.
Okay, talking about how the Team 4 Miracles have been playing in all of the tournaments in Nepal. I guess they are like untouchable, kind of untouchable. They don't go with the usual meta which comes through the patches. They can just adjust with whatever they gets their hands onto. And they just make some new meta in Nepal, like most of the time when they bring up something onto the tournament, and we can see those kind of the strategies in ranked and classic games as well. Like there's just in MNC they brought up some fighters into the mid lane, and no one could even destroy them.
I think it's same. For Miracles Esports, they, because of their lack of not lack of experience, because of their experience, I think they can craft their own meta as well, just like on any other region. So I'm really happy to see like people have been playing the same meta that Indo PH has created, but I think Nepali players, especially for Miracles Esports, I think they can create their own meta, which is really good. And speaking of number 2 team, which is Krakens, they are really unpredictable as well, because each and every respective players can go on each and every lane, so that's why they are really unpredictable. So both of the top teams, these top 2 teams, they are really strong. And for Miracles Esports, as Sudhan Rai said as well, they are really untouchable. So let's just hope Bangladeshi teams can give that fight that Miracles Esports are lacking in this Nepal region. So let's just see what Bangladesh team can bring in this tournament.
I can sense the competition already, scared yet.
Indeed, I mean we can hear it even in the caster's voice though.
Exactly. The competition has already started in the talk show itself.
My God. So
okay.
what about you and your teams?
Yes.
So we have the champion from the MBC, that is the Helvan OPX, and OPX is really good with their team, especially their Rumor. Rumor is really experienced. He played already in the ISF tournament, so he got some experience over the team for the team. So obviously OPX is going to do something better in the MCB. And if we're talking about the militants here, obviously they are also the fan favorite. They are the most devastating team in this country. This is Bangladesh. So obviously they will give a good fight to Nepal. So Savage, what do you think?
Yes, bro. I think MLTCR right now, their lineup, especially, you know what, bro, their jungler has been changed as like Amber joined with them. So I hope that this time MLTCR can do something better than before. And you know what, bro, in AIT, MLTCR was the champion. So they also defeated some Nepali teams. So I can hope for the best for them.
Solid, really solid. And again, I love the competition that's coming right in the talk show as well, Jenny, just as you stated. I mean, we can clearly see how excited even the casters are to see the matchup. Talk about audience. I know that they'll be dying to see these teams battle it out against each other. Now, again, talking about battling it out, we've seen how, things have been going in the MBC as well as MNC. So I want to talk about what were the top moments. So first we're gonna see, what were the top moments in MBC. So just let me know about that, Sumon. What were those top moments and major upsets that you did not expect to happen, teams that you did not expect to win, but they somehow came out on top. Tell me about that.
So if you're talking about the upset thing, so in the NBC LAN, Helvent OPX versus the Militant Sphere. So when they were playing, everyone was expecting that Militant Sphere was going to win that match, win that tournament, and they will be the champion. But Helvent OPX did something and they owned the tournament. This was the most upsetting for the fan.
Okay, what about you, Savage?
I'm 100% agree with him because grand finale was the dramatic match I have ever seen in MBC. You know what, bro? If I can say that OPX, the team in day one, our playoff, OPX got beaten by day two. MLTCR beat OPX by 2-0. So
Wow.
all of the fan was knowing like that. Yeah, in final when they SI Sumon Bhai already told us that after first match everyone thinking like MLTCR will be the champion, and I was one of them. I was thinking thinking the same that yeah, MLTCR gonna win, but OPX and Oriental Phoenix, they just showed us the magic, bro. Anything could be happen in Mobile Legend Bang Bang, and they just make sure they're straight free win and they become the champion, and that was the very upsetting and also memorable moment at the same time, bro.
My goodness. Again, these are the upsets that we all wait for, These are the things that we all love to see. Teams we expect to win, and then somehow some underdog team that no one expects outperforms the fan favorite team and win the tournament. That's lovely to watch. So, has the similar thing happened in the MNC as well, Sudhan?
The quite surprising thing that happened in MNC was, is I said earlier already, the team for Miracles bringing up the fighters in mid lane. No one was ready for it. What about you, Suyog sir?
I think one of the top moments personally for me is Velocity winning against 4Miracles Esports, because 4Miracles Esports, as I've said, they were really, really good. I think most of the viewers, even us, thought I think 4Miracles Esports will sweep the game, not even losing one match, but Team Velocity, which is our third place team, they knocked 4Miracles down to the lower bracket, almost knocking them out of the tournament, one of the favorites to win. So which was really, really surprising for us to see, and especially for the viewers as well. If you're a Nepali viewer, I think you know what I'm talking about. 4Miracles Esports almost getting knocked down by Team Velocity, which was a newly formed team in a way as well. So, and another, I think, for me, surprising moment in MNC is Team Alpha 7X not making it to the playoff, because Alpha 7X they were one of the experienced team as well, but they were really bad in this MNC tournament and they didn't make it to the playoff as well. So I think these two were a little bit surprising moment for me in this MNC tournament.
I see. Maybe some unfortunate events or just the underdogs outperforming them happens a lot. So, even we have some local tournaments, third-party tournaments people love to play, and there are similar kind of moments in our area as well. So we always love to see that, and we enjoy that happening, to be honest. We all love to see, the fan favorite and the Kings who are just winning every single match to, get dominated by someone who no one knows the name of. So that's fun to see. Now, Jenny, you want to move on to the next question?
Well, I want to ask the casters about the top moments, the best moments from MNC and MBC both. Who wants to go first?
Like the topmost moment, which had you just mind breaking your mind. That's just one of the
Yeah.
moments I want you casters to discuss about that and tell us that one specific moment or even the name of the player who might have been outperforming everyone else out of the expectations.
So actually, I'm going first. So if we're
Okay.
talking about the top moment, champion team, the OPX, they were playing against the Red Vipers. Red Vipers hyper was the Mr. Ray. He picked Fanny out of nowhere and just dominating in that match, and he just win that match against the Oriental Phoenix. That is the Helmet OPX. So this was actually, I think this was the most memorable moments in this MBC. So Savage, what do you think? Do you have any other moments?
Yeah, bro. For me, MLTCR versus OPX, the grand finale match number 4, where Gary managed to get MVP with his pen, and his schedule was awesome also, bro. I hope that you were there and you also saw that his kills was 5 kill with 0 death with 10 assists, and his team participation was amazing throughout that match. So it was totally amazed me that, bro, what a player, and what he done the best for his team and make. So that moment was amazing, and that player name was, if I'm not wrong, Gary from OPX, and he totally amazed me.
It was great. It was great.
Good.
Oh, great.
And about
Yeah,
Nepal?
sorry.
Yeah, and what about Nepal? What are the
top
top players or the
moment.
players to watch out for? Yeah.
I
Either
mean,
top
the,
moment or the top
the
play.
whole tournament was like kind of one-sided towards the 4 medical sports, but there was one moment where already Suyog sir explained earlier, the team Velocity winning against the team 4 medical sports. That was was the top moment. Maybe there was one and only Savage in the game, which was from 4 medical, Mr. Sorry.
I think
Okay,
Lunatic Panda.
how can I
It's
forget
okay.
his name?
Lunatic Panda or Yahiko, I think.
Yahiko, it was Yahiko. Okay. Okay, I'm really sorry, Yahiko, if you're watching right now. It's because I'm speaking English, which I'm not used to, and I'm forgetting a lot of things right now.
It's
Same
absolutely
same here. But for me, I think one of the top moments, as I've already said, is for Velocity knocking 4 Michaels Esports down to the lower bracket. But I just remember another top moment is Lunatic Panda. I think he took a break after ISF tournament. I think he took a small break before the tournament, and another jungler, I think Yahiko was playing as a jungler. But after that small break, Lunatic Panda came back, and on his first match, I think he took 2 maniacs and about 20 plus kills against a team. Like, it was just like anime, the anime moment, and he goes through the training arc. After the training arc completes, he comes back and dominates each and every member. I think that was like just like that. After the ISF tournament, I think he went to the hiding, or he went to the
Yes.
training after the ISF tournament and just came back and showed pure domination on his Hayabusa. So I think
Yes.
that is one of the top moments for me.
Great. All right. That was I wish I saw all of those, but maybe later. Okay, moving on forward to our next question. Where there is a tournament, there is a prize pool. And where there is a prize pool, there is an impact. So let's talk about the prize pool of this tournament, Scared. Who do you want to talk about it, or?
Okay, so again, the prize pool is massive. Well, we've been discussing about the prize pool as well just before the talk show. All of the casters, we were discussing about the prize pool. But before that, guys, I want to let you know as well that we are having the giveaways. So during the talk shows, you will receive the codes on your screen. And once you enter that code, the first person to do that will get a skin. And it is not just a normal skin. Jenny, it's not even a rare skin. And I know Sudhan, Suyog, and Savage, you might be thinking it might be a special skin. No, my friends, it is an epic skin. And it can also be a skin even more valuable than epic. So, audience, I know you do not want to miss that out at all. So make sure to always stick to the live stream and hit that like button, as well as click on the subscribe button, hit the follow button on Facebook, so that you do not miss out on these codes. For the first one, it's going to be coming up on your screen. It probably might have already been on your screen. So first come, first serve. Make sure you enter it as quickly as possible so that you can grab that skin for yourself. Now, talking about grabbing a skin, we know that skins can be bought with the diamonds, and you've just mentioned about the prize pool. So, guys, we know that the diamond prize pool is massive. It's 200,000 diamonds. In reference,
Wow.
it's 2 lakh diamonds. And also, we've got a cash prize of 2,000 US dollars. That's going to be divided in all 4 teams. But we know that everyone wants that top prize, right? And what do you think is going to be the impact of this prize pool on your areas? So, Sumon, go first.
So obviously, it was a really a huge prize pool. So we already saw that in MBC, it was a 1,000 USD dollar prize pool. So obviously, it becomes double. So it's a huge opportunity for players.
True. What about you, Savage? What do you think about the prize pool and its impact over the audience and the community in Bangladesh?
Yeah, bro, it's really put a good impact on community or players, because you know what, there are so many teams out there who don't who are just looking for some good opportunity to earn some with their gaming skill, and also you know what, it just helped them to being the competitive to improve their skill and improve their team communication or themselves. So it just totally helped them to upgrade their skills. And also for community, you know what, as an MLBB fanboy, I will be like proud of it that yo bro, my game bring up this amount of prize pool with this tournament. So yeah bro, for community members there are a good proud moment, and also for audience, a tournament means bro, there we can see our idols or our pro players fight with each other, and also there is a good chance to get some you know what, rewards, as like people's gonna get
True.
some skin code. I mean, you just say that epic skin code for if they watch our talk show. So you know what, there are various impact because of that tournaments. So you know what, before to 2022, at least 2022, there wasn't much esports organization in our country, but day by day it's just increasing. So I hope that these official tournaments can bring some good change and even more changes in upcoming future. So you know what.
Beautiful. Lovely to hear. Absolutely lovely to hear. And so then I want to have your views as well about the same.
Yes, in fact, there were no any tournaments where they where that sum of huge prize pool. But okay, recently we have been getting that opportunity. Our players have been getting that opportunity. It will kind of motivate the players, new teams to form up and fight for that prize pool. And after that, if they win the prize pool, they will also be able to upgrade their performance, like by purchasing some stuff, some gadgets, and and ultimately it will even improve their gameplay for the future days.
Mhm. I think yes, as you guys have said, I think because of the prize pool, I think new players, upcoming players who wants to go competitive, I think they will get a lot of courage and motivation because of these prize pools as well. Because lot of players, they are really afraid to go professionally in an sports scene, and with these prize pools, I think they can get some motivation. I think maybe I can do something and get that prize pool, and maybe focus on focus on that. Because of that money, I think they can get a little bit of that courage to pursue their esports career and their career going pro in MLBB. So I think this prize pool makes a huge impact because forming new upcoming generation players. So let's just hope the prize pool, because of this prize pool, I think new players, upcoming players will get motivation as well.
That is absolutely correct. And motivation is all we see. And the prize pool, whenever you think about the esports tournament, you always see the prize pool. And with that, just as you all have mentioned, it will help the growth of esports in all our respective nations, and it will help even people understand that there is a future in esports, and people can earn a lot of money from esports if they are serious and if they play properly. And again, there's also the luck factor involved. It's everywhere, but your hard work always is the key to moving in further in your future and gaining that success. Now, we've been discussing about that. I want to talk about something related to the audience as well. top 4 teams from your respective nations. Obviously, they're also going to have fans. Now, I want to talk about what has been the role of the audience and the fans in the growth of these teams. How has their support been like to their teams? I want Suyog, you go first.
I think the fan base. I think it's really good for Nepali. It's really good for Nepali players. Not in terms of esports, not in terms of MLB, as well as a whole. When it comes to games and everything, I think Nepali supporters. I think they go crazy when it comes to supporting their country, and I think same goes for this MCB as well, and LAN tournament as well. There's gonna be a lot of people involved. There's gonna be a lot of fans coming in and on that line. I'm just, in a way, I think Nepali people are really. They're gonna welcome our Bangladeshi players quite well, and let's just hope the Bangladesh players. I think they will not get scared because there's gonna be a lot of cheers from these Nepali players. And as I've said, Nepali fan base, I think it's really crazy when it comes to supporting their country.
Love to hear that. What about you, Sudhan? What do you think?
Yes, Suyog sir have explained everything. As Nepali, the community are so supportive. Like even if it is a small tournament, like there's every people's, like most of the peoples are already there to support the teams, or maybe just to chit chat over there. And sometimes trash talking also, but okay, it's fine. Is the nature of the human being. Sometimes we do not like something what's happening, and we will like to criticize it. Even we used to do that.
I mean, it's a competitive game. Players will be throwing stones at each other. It's obvious. So tell me about yourself. How has the Bangladeshi fan base been in supporting the teams? Sumon?
Okay. So if we're talking about the fan base, so right now I don't like any team, then I will curse them a very lot. This is the main perspective of Bangladeshi fans. So, but the thing is, yeah, obviously everyone is supporting their own team, and if their team doesn't win in the match, so they don't deserve. They don't disappoint. They just support their team. And if we're looking at something, just the LAN event. So in the LAN event, we also see many people come to support their team, and obviously they love their members and they always support their members.
That is lovely to hear. What about you, Savage? What are your opinions?
Bro, I just want to add that, bro, that our Bangladeshi supporters, they support their teams from heart. Even, you know what, bro, as like the cricket is the most popular sports in our country, but esports, especially MLBB teams, they're becoming more popular as like them. Even some of us, we are fighting with each other like, bro, our team is best. No, bro, my team is best. Bro, so you're gonna win. No, bro, okay, gonna win. We're supporting as like, bro, crazy, bro. I cannot even explain that, but if you ever come here, you will see, bro. Definitely.
Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. And of course, meeting you all as well. I'm looking forward to all of that. And yes, it's just as you mentioned, the support from the audience is extremely important, shows how engaging they all are, and it gives a confidence boost to the players too. And Jenny, now we've talked about the support coming in for the players and their favorite teams. What about your supporters? How have they been supporting you?
Well, I have informed them. That I'm going to be casting in the MBC, and I have shared, and I was surprised by the amount of support that I received. I was surprised the way they were happy for me, right? Even though there are no Indian teams over there, even though I'm just going to cast for Bangladesh and Nepal mainly, they were so happy. So I should say yes. They are very supportive. They are very, very supportive, and I'm thankful for that.
Love
yeah,
to see that.
It's so many Bangladeshi supporters, you know.
Oh, thank you, Bhalo.
But how long did it take you to learn that word?
I know because I'm from Assam, right? I'm from Assam, and there is a lot of similarities, like Assamese and Bengali. I think that, in fact, Assamese was built on Bengali. Like most of the words, right? So I understand.
So can
So
we hear something for our Bangladeshi Jenny?
Moi tumake palobashi, all Bangladeshi
Oh my
people.
God.
But
Oh,
you know what? I can actually also speak Nepali, like not entirely, but yeah, most of it.
so which language do you like understand better?
Both equally, actually. I
Okay, so
understand like 30% of both.
so you
Yeah.
were talking about the interviews that was done. So did you? I mean, you talked earlier about the Nepali team. So did you also understood the Bangladeshi cast? I mean, the interviews.
Oh no, actually, I only watched one interview, and Big Black Clock, the guy, he was talking there. He was talking about his MNC journey. So yeah, just for the talk show today, I wanted to get some reference. So I searched it out and I saw it, and well, surprisingly, I could understand every bit of it. So
All right,
yeah,
all right. All right, someone's been getting the insider information. Barring
definitely.
that language barrier, but all right, that's all fun now. Jenny, your turn to ask the question.
Yep. Well. I've been waiting to know because, yeah, recently I have been active in my game, right, in MLBB. And the meta in MLBB, it keeps on shifting a lot, right? It's unpredictable. But right now, I want to know the trend, no, meta, the trend that's going on in your region, in Nepal and Bangladesh. So, yeah, anybody can start?
Sumon bhai.
okay, so if we're talking about the meta in the Bangladesh, so Bangladeshi basically follow the Indo and Philippine meta. So right now we always try to follow Philippine meta because Philippine creates the more strategic way to win the match. And right now we are seeing already in the mid lane we are watching as a jungler assassin is coming back in the jungle meta, but it's still they are trying to do something with fighter because still fighter is also good in the jungle. And in the gold lane we are seeing a lot of Leslie player right now, so Leslie is coming more famous because he's lethal shot and she is really good with his passive, so and with the true damage. So obviously in the true gold lane we are seeing more Leslie players, and in the XP lane, if we're talking about the XP lane, so XP lane, in the XP lane, we are seeing some good sustainable fighter that is kind of Lapu Lapu or something like you can say Uranus getting over. So obviously, this is the right now kind of good meta. So Savage.
So it's like not very squishy, but more of a tanky meta, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's still a
Yeah.
tanky meta.
It works. I've seen this lineup a lot, even in my server. So yeah, what about let's go for Nepal with Sudhan Rai.
So yes, it has been the sustain meta for Nepal as well. Sometimes we even saw we even saw marksman-less games in the regular seasons. And he's talking about the four miracles. They are just with their own meta. But yes, most of the teams they are with some sustain meta. But sometimes we saw the old meta, the tank meta. We saw a lot of tanks, jonglers as well in MNC. And I want to ask a question as we are talking about the meta. I mean, Mr. Strife, Super Strife from Militant CR. Is it that good on that god? The Nepali teams, should they ban that god? Because they grabbed a victory with that god. He was even MVP, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Like,
yes, exactly, bro. In our grand finale match number 1, our militant seer Super Strife, he got MVP with gold, and his video.
Actually, he picked
So-
God because of other side page, that is the exclusive page. Exclusive main hero is God, and he was trying to in the first he was trying to pick God in the first match. Then they were talking about picking the God, so it was a kind of counter draft, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you guys don't need to ban the gods actually.
I mean, in the era of Arefin, Novaria, Farsa, who are bombarding everyone from such range. You always have to worry about that one god player who's just gonna throw the stun
Exactly.
at you from anywhere
Yeah,
and
bro.
just kamehameha you into oblivion.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
Exactly. As like the Goku. You are dead.
Maybe he is the reason why I am meeting so many guard players these days in rank. Like every other random wants to pick guard, and they'd be like, and if I am picking Novaria, they would curse me. They would curse me. They would fight with me. They'd be like, no, guard is better. All right, now I
God
know
is
the
God.
reason.
God is God. All right, that's again. There are always these kind of picks, who always come out and surprise all of us. But again,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to similar kind of plays even in the MCB. I'm trying to think about the matchup between the teams that will be. And with the matchups, I know everyone wants to know. Everyone's going in with their own predictions, but casters, I want to talk to you about the key matchups between the teams and also what will be your prediction, which team might get the first prize in MCB. We go first with Savage.
If you're asking me that who's gonna be the champion of MCB, then I can say that there is only two team who got the chance. There could be Four Miracle Esports from Nepal, cause their team is totally all star. We can say that all star Nepal. They formed a team called Four Miracle, and another team from BD, and that could be our Oriental Phoenix, cause Hellbent or Oriental Phoenix. Their team of lineup just become so good that they can give a challenge to any other team. And also their our militants here, their team lineup is also good because they have the best roamer ace, and also they got their Ember as a jungler, and also Super Saurin and Strife out there. So we can say that there will be a tough competition for Nepal this time.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
Yeah, indeed. That's the. So if you have to pick either one of those two, Savage, which one will you pick for the win? Just
Bro,
in
that's
case
a
you get
that's a
one.
very tough decision to make, bro. But still,
I know.
I will go with OPX this time.
Okay, so OPX. So first vote's gonna go to OPX. This time now I'm going to ask Suyog, what do you think? Which is going to be the key matchup and which team might win MCB?
Mm.
I don't know about other teams, but I'm almost sure. Like I think for Miracles Esports, I think they are the finalists for me. So I think they're gonna go to the finals. And for winning, I don't know how Bangladeshi team plays. I haven't seen, to be honest, I haven't seen any Bangladeshi match up so far. So I'm just gonna say from this MNC tournament. So I'm just gonna say for Miracles Esports, it's gonna win because they have, as our friend already said, they have all-star lineup from Nepal. Each and every respective lane, they have a star player in their team. So I'm just gonna say Formigos Esports is gonna win this MCB tournament.
Oh, you're missing on a lot of fun if you haven't seen Bangladeshi teams, man. I'm telling you, you're missing on a lot of fun. Okay, with that, Sumon, now your turn. We've got one vote for OPX, we've got one vote for Four Miracles. Now it's your turn. Who do you think will win the tournament?
So I think it will be OPX because they have the potential, they have
Okay.
the really really good players, and they have very good experience. So obviously I would go for them. So and if we're talking about the ping, in the last previous MCB, Nepal and Bangladesh played from their both respective country. So there was a ping issue in those nets. So I guess in this time there will be some difference. So I guess Bangladesh team will get the higher higher advantage.
Okay. So that's two votes for OPX now. So then, are you going to level it by again voting for Miracles, or you've got some other matchup in your mind?
Yes, the Bangladeshi teams are also kind of strong. The OPX, they reverse sweep the militant CR, so that was so good plays. But as I've been watching the teams from Nepal for so long, they are this on another level. The team for Miracle Sports, the way they get back onto the momentum, even though their opponents are on 5,000 or more leads, they somehow they cover up the difference. They goes for their lead and they ultimately gets their victory. So they have that adaptability, I say. They can adapt onto the metas inside the game, even though however they drafted and however their teams are snowballing on the early phase, but they adapt it. They get the victory at the last. So I guess I'm gonna vote for Miracle Sports blindly.
2 for 2. All right.
No,
Jenny,
no.
break the
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I want scared yet to vote.
Trust you. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Oh,
Who you'll vote
wow.
for? You'll be breaking the deadlock.
All
Who
right.
do you think will win?
I don't want to be rude. Well, I would vote for Four Miracles. The reason, I've known them since a while now, like not just for the MBC. I've known them before. I've seen them play, and I think Big Black Clock. He was in my friend list. If I am not wrong, if he's not the his name was Faker, I guess, before. If I'm not wrong. And
You have got the more information than us.
No, like
his name was Faker. Yes, I mean
no,
most
because
of the players.
yeah.
Most of the community from Nepal, they don't know that BBC's name was Faker earlier. But you have
actually,
got a lot of idea.
Yeah, because of my best friend, if you remember Sparta's Scardia, remember Sparta, right? Yes, because of Sparta, I think I played with them a few times, and yeah, they are really good. They used to be known as Ping Pong before, right? Yeah. So, and they are very, very confident. They are very, very confident, right? And I think they won MNC like clean sweep. So they are very strong, and I think that Bangladesh must watch out.
You're not going to vote for AVM?
I would, but I would, but I gotta choose one.
Bro,
I would,
they
but I gotta choose one.
too good. They are too good.
Yeah,
Definitely. I agree.
I want someday I want them to duel with each other.
Yeah. I'm a
Definitely.
huge fan of Apex, by the way.
I'm neutral. Honestly, I'm neutral. But just because I was asked to give an opinion, I would go for Miracle.
All right, yeah. I believe we've seen similar kind of matchup between ping pong and the same players who are now playing in ABM. They played a few months ago, maybe a year ago or so, and there were a few matches. It was probably a best of 3 scene which went into a 2-1 situation. It was very fun to watch. So again, I enjoy all the matchups, especially between these inter-country teams where the top teams are battling it out against each other. It's always fun to watch. And all right, Jenny, since now you've given your opinion, it's now my turn.
Yep,
And
I'm waiting.
It's 3 votes to 4 Miracles now, and 2 votes for OPX. Now, I've seen the matches of all the 4 teams, including the ones for Crackheads. I have been enjoying all the games. Now, yes, it seems that Crackheads, they need just a little bit of an experience to get, that adaptation in, the mid-game adaptation, which they sometimes lack, but I'm pretty sure that they've practiced out well for the MCB. So they could be the underdogs in the tournament. It might be possible that they are the ones who develop a strategy that actually beats out all 3 of their opponents, MLTCR, be it OPX, even 4 Miracles. Because, the wounded soldier is one of the strongest soldiers on the battlefield because he's already wounded. He now knows his own weakness, but the opponent, who's extremely healthy, solid, perfect, might not know where the problem might lie in their own strategy. So I think that Crackheads can crack the code, and their matchups would be the one that could be a determining factor in the winner of this tournament. But again, since I have to just vote one of them, I've seen all of them play. I have seen 4 Miracles, MLTCR, OPX, Crackheads. I think so. I'm gonna go in this one with MLTCR. Just because of the fact that this team is the one which always comes back, even if they are thrown down. Yes, they were the ones who actually lost the MBC. But I think so that with that loss, they've now learned a lot. They've known what their mistakes were, and they can bring that change in the MCB tournament. So I think so MLTCR might be the ones who can get this one. And I personally think that the finals might be between Four Miracles as well as MLTCR. And that's what I think. That's where my vote is going to go.
Crack the code. That should be their motto then this time,
So
huh?
four
Not bad.
miracles are gonna face that god.
That is true. That is true.
Wow.
The god on the
You know what, bro?
battlefield, the god of mid lane.
Exactly. And sometimes ago, Iscariot bro said that a wounded soldier is a dangerous one. But the fact is, bro, if your opponent, I mean that soldier's opponent is Militant Seer or Oriental Phoenix, and who plays like a Goku, who just keep training hard and hard and hard, so there will be a hard cannot come from it.
It's going to be fun. I agreed, man. It's going to be fun. It will literally be a jaw-dropping matchup because, again, these are all the top teams of their specific region, and in those best of three matches, I think so. It's always going to go the long way. It's always going to go that third match, and it will depend on how these teams adapt during those matches, during those changes. Just as Sudhan mentioned, that even if Four Miracles are down with 5,000 deficit, they somehow find way to come back in the game. That is the kind of adaptability, that is the kind of change that teams need to go that extra mile. And the similar thing was said by Sumon about the side of OPX, that they were the ones who actually pulled out the reverse sweep against MLTCR. So they were down 2 games. They were the ones under pressure. And even after that, they managed to get that reverse sweep in. They managed to get the third win, 3 straight wins against MLTCR. So that is definitely a feat to achieve. And that is the kind of change and mentality that your team needs. So again, it's the clash of adaptability up against sheer tenacity and strong mentality. It's going to be really fun to watch. Now, I guess we've spent a lot of time on this question. Jenny, you might want to move on to the next one.
Yep. I can sense a lot of intensity. Well, when we're already talking about the teams, I would like to move forward to the question up to the star players. Obviously, all the players, all the teams, they are great. Respect for everyone. But then there are always these 1 or 2 players who are like special somehow, and we need to watch out for them. So, right? So, yeah, let's start one by one from all, like, maybe Sudhan can start from Nepal. Who should the Bangladeshi teams watch out for?
There are a lot of players to watch out. Okay, in fact, if we are talking about star player, I guess I'm gonna go with our Lunatic Panda, who is, I guess, he is only 17 years old. Maybe, or maybe even younger than that, maybe 14 or maybe 17. Okay, I guess, okay, you can say that he is under 18, but he plays so well. He is a jungler from the top tier team, and I guess he's gonna go so more. I mean, he has a lot to achieve. He will go to the top someday.
Emerging player.
Yes.
All right. Next up, Savage Monkey from Bangladesh.
Okay, so if you're asking me that who could be the star player, then I'm just talking about one team, and SI Sumon Bhai will talk about another team. So I'm just talking about Seer. So from Seer, there is one player who could be paired by Nepali players, and that one is Imam Hussain Alvi, mid laner from Crisis Recruiter, aka Super Strife. So you should be aware about him, and also our Essas Maharan, the gold laner of Crisis Recruiter, Super Saurin IGN, and also their new joining jungler Ember. So their whole team, I mean their Roamer, Super 8, or their EXP laner, Super V, all of them are too much good for this tournament. And also, I'm just going back to SI Sumon Bhai for Oriental Phoenix. So he could give you more information about that.
Good night.
So if you're talking about the star player, from the side of Oriental Phoenix. So I would say Mr. Charming would be the best
चलने दो.
star player from the Oriental Phoenix because he's a very versatile player. He got ability to jungle, to roam. So obviously he's the most star player in this team.
All right, good to hear. And I guess the final person remaining to tell is Suyog.
Talking about star player, I think I'm just gonna go straight to Yahiko. He has been really good in IESF. I think he was one of the great player in for Miracles Esports. So I think Yahiko on his Leslie on his slot is really scary to go up against. So Yahiko is the star player for Miracles Esports. Is the one to watch. And for Crackets, I think it's gonna be Gone because he is all rounder, to be honest. He can go onto the jungle, he can go roam, he can go maze. I've seen him go lane as well, but in each and every lane he somehow manages to get MVP, and that is really good. So I think Gone for Crackets is the player to watch from Crackets, and I think Yaiko is the one who I think Bangladeshi team should look out for when it comes to the carry, and when it comes to shutting down one of the players. I think it should be Yaiko. And there's BBC as well. He is one of the most popular ones as well. I think everyone knows BBC. So let's just BBC. He is really good, and I think one of the key players for Miracles Esports, because he's how can I say this? Like, he is a really good leader. He is a really good shot caller. So from his shot calls, I think he can do a lot. So these three people from Nepal, I think, is the players to watch for me.
All right. Good to hear. And now, audience, you also know players you need to watch out for. Those are the ones who will outshine, who will show the skills. And don't get me wrong, it's the entire team, because it's obviously a 5v5 matchup. So the entire team's efforts will be the ones that will lead them to victory. But these might just grab your attention by getting in some of those outplays, those magical moments, those TikTok plays that we sometimes even say. So those nasty chow flicker kicks into your tier 2 tower. I don't know how he manages to do that, but still, I've tried that and I end up being an enemy's inhibitor somehow.
Right. Wow.
Wow, bro.
All right. I mean, skill issue, I guess.
Us.
Well, the pressure is on them now. The pressure is on them now. They'll be like, wow, the casters, they just made us the stars. Like, so much expectation, right? They'll be like, we have to outshine, we have to outplay. I have to make a mess out of it.
I mean, it's not just us; it's even their fans out there who will be waiting to see that happen. But all right. With that, we come to our next question. Now, we know this is going to be a LAN event. So, I want to know, especially from the Nepal casters, as it's a LAN event in Nepal, what is going to be the experience of the people who will be at the event, and what are the things that we will be looking forward to? And again, even for the Bangladeshi people, what are you expecting would be your experience from an overseas LAN event wherein you are not in your country but in some other country, representing your own nation in that LAN event? So I want Sudhan to go first.
Yes, it is a LAN event. The viewers can, just watch it in live. Most of the times, where the tournaments have been on live stream, it have been with delay. And the viewers couldn't see the reaction of the players, how they won and they are celebrating, but that moment are the subject to vision, the goose bumping moments. So whoever are watching from Bangladesh or Nepal who are planning to go to the LAN event, yes, you have to do that, because the moment that you can get over there cannot be hidden in live stream.
And especially if you want goodies as well, there's gonna be giveaways. I've heard there's gonna be live performance as well. So there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff when it comes to LAN events. So yes, you can watch the live from the comfort of your house, comfort in your bed. But still, the cheer, the all the cheers, all the screaming, and all watching players react and how they play on those different kinds of plays, watching people interacting with them. I think it's really good if you come to LAN event, but it's still you can just stay in the house and you watch it from the comfort of your eyes. I think it's totally okay. But if I if I had to choose, I think I would go to the LAN event. I think meeting new and exciting people is far more better than staying in home. But it's your choice. So let's just hope you guys will come because I'm excited to meet each and every people in there. So let's just see how the LAN event goes. I'm really excited. I just can't wait for the LAN event, to be honest.
Agreed. And what about you, Sumon? What will be your expectations from a LAN tournament now?
So obviously, LAN tournament is a really good thing because every players, every fans, they meet each other in the LAN event. So obviously, I would say everyone should come to the LAN event, especially the Nepali fans. They should, because the Bangladeshi fans can already participate in the Nepali LAN. So obviously, it's a very sad moment for us. But obviously, Nepal fan got the better chance to visit the LAN event, so they should go and enjoy the match.
Absolutely. Now, Savage, your turn.
Bro, I just wanna say that, bro, LAN event is full of fun. To be honest, a few days ago in MBC LAN event, I went there, and that was a wholesome moment for me because there was so many players that I never have met, but we played in online. And also there are so many officials, and there are so many fun mini games, and also there are Militant Seer players and also Oriental Phoenix players. So we got a chance to meet with them, talk with them. So you know what, that kind of thing happened literally in every single LAN event. So all of the Nepali peoples, you should go there and you should cheer for your team and also for our team also, because we couldn't be there. So please fulfill our request.
Definitely they will be doing that. That's so sweet. And again, it's always exciting whenever it's a LAN event. Jenny, I've been to a few LAN events myself, and it's always so fun. Just see the players in front of you. You know, your role models, the players you always look forward to, the players you've seen in those tournament finals, going in with those crazy outplays, seeing them sitting there in that intense atmosphere, seeing them make those plays and being in that moment, cheering for your team. It's always fun to watch. But again, that's for the people who are at the LAN event, right? For the people who will be watching it online, we always have something or the other for you all as well. And that is something that LAN people might not have. And that is going to be the giveaways that you, all the people who will be watching it from home, will have a chance to grab for yourselves. Those diamonds, those skins, and goodies. You will be able to grab those in game goodies for yourselves because you'll be getting those giveaway codes. And of course, all the people who will be watching it live will be the first ones to see it. And it is always first come, first serve. Just like today, we are having the epic skin giveaway, and skin could even be more valuable than an epic one. So these are the events that maybe some of the people who are at the LAN might not have a chance to grab, but you guys can definitely have that. And for the people who will be on the LAN, so then I've heard that there's an opening ceremony as well. Someone's coming in for singing, and there's also cosplay competitions and even goodies that we can grab. Am I correct?
Yes, those are the things that couldn't be missed out, guys. Just go over there and just get the vibes of those opening. It might be even more interesting for the Bangladeshi people if they are planning to come Nepal for this event, because there are various there are a lot of traditions in Nepal which could be presented in that opening ceremony, and you can view the beauty of the Nepali traditions.
Would love that. Would definitely love that. So you've got yourself a treat whenever you'd be joining in that LAN event for all the people of Nepal and the people who would be jumping to Nepal to witness the action live from the arena. Now, Sudhan, do get me a Hanabi figurine if that's available. All right, I'll pay you
Me
later, but do get
too.
me a Hanabi figurine.
Yeah, same here, bro.
All right. With that, moving on to the next question. Jenny, it's up to you.
Yeah. All right. So it's very important that we promote the tournament, so that more and more people are aware of it, they engage, and get the motivation and support the teams, right? So for that, from your regions, what measures are you taking? The content creators, the all-stars, the mile creators, what measures are you taking to promote the tournament?
How's the promotion been going on? So,
Yeah.
Sami, go first.
No, it's okay. It's solid. You can go.
Okay. Savage.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you right now. So, bro, if you're asking that what our SA activists or content creators are doing, they're just trying with their heart and soul to promote these tournaments. You know what? In MBC, as a activisters, I promoted MBC whole full tournament. Even there is any match pictures or there any match announcements or match lives, we just cross post those live into our own pages, as like my page name is Savage Monkey, and also maybe there. So we can say that we tried our best to improve our viewer list, and also we try to reach more and more people through our page to tie up with our MLBB Bangladesh officials team, and we will do do very more things in future with MLBB officials. So let's see, bro. We are hoping for the best for now, and you know what? Our countries are growing day by day, and I hope that very soon each and every single varsity or college, whatever you can say, all people will know about esports and they will know about MLBB through us, and we will try our best until we reach that point.
Wow. I love the dedication, bro. I love the dedication. that should be there. All right. Who's next?
Sumon, you're next.
So exactly, I totally agree with you, Savage, because our activists is trying to create some more content about the MCB, because already they did with the MBC, and our MII also already took the clip from the MBC moment and they just posted in our official group and it got reaches. So this is how we promote in this tournament.
All right, perfect. So then, what about your area? What about the Nepali all-stars and Nepali content creators? What have they been doing for the tournament promotion?
Well, yes, is the Bangladesh region, they have been creating the videos, promotion videos, and yes, they have been posting in the groups and their pages, as well as our groups. I saw it in Bangladesh as well. They have been some community group events as well for the purpose of the promotion, and I hope they have been the offline promotions as well, because there are a lot of officials in Nepal as well, and for the promotion, I guess the biggest promotion for this event was in that South Asian, sorry, that was South, sorry, that was Southeast Asian championship, right, where the Mirko announced that wild card qualifier round about the wild card. So maybe that video got so hyped. I was seeing that clip all over the internet, in TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, and maybe that was the main source of the promotion. I guess that hyped the MCV in a whole new level.
But speaking of in our country Nepal, I think our our active stars, they have been doing their own thing in their respective field, that is in TikTok. They have been creating their own edits and everything for the promotion of this MCB, and for YouTube, in those live stream, I've seen people talk about MCB, talking about those players, for hyping up those fan base, especially for Four Miracles Esports. They have been hyping Four Miracles Esports quite a lot. So just like that, our active stars, they are doing their part quite well for promoting this MCB, because it is a really big tournament for this both countries, Bangladesh and Nepal, and for South Asia as a whole region. So I think our active stars, I think they are doing their best to promote MCB and improving the viewership for MCB, because who knows, because it is really important as well, because it might go for who knows, there could be MPL South Asia as well if the promotion goes well, so it is really important, and our active stars are doing so good. So let's just hope their hard work pays off and we'll get a lot of viewership. Yes, fingers crossed.
Absolutely, and really hoping it to come true, because this is one of the biggest opportunity that South Asian teams have had, because we've had absolutely no way in going into any kind of M tournament, but this time the winner of this tournament will have a chance, will basically get a ticket into that wild card qualifiers, and they will have a chance to represent the entirety of South Asian region in the M5. It is very much a possibility, and if they're able to showcase their skills, then yes, just as you mentioned, Suyog, it is highly possible that we might even get our own MPL of the South Asian region, and it's going to be just so much fun. It will create so many opportunities. Plus, as for the experience about the teams who will be playing in the tournament and the one who would win, it's going to be such a elixir. It will literally be a grace for all of them, because we've never had something like this, and they will be getting such an exposure when they'll be battling it out against teams from other regions as well. And if lucky and if their preparations have been solid, they might also get a chance go to the M5, and that will be a Pandora's box entirely, because so many professional teams, so much to learn, so much to grab, and they'll be coming back as an entirely different team. So that experience is going to be so precious, so important. I really love what we are having right now, and the way that everyone has been promoting, and even kudos to you all guys, because you all are the part of the crew. You all are the part of the starting crew who will be, creating those stepping stones for all the other people, as well as all the other teams would be going in. You will be the ones who will be giving them the live action to each and everything. So kudos to everyone out there. Now, again, we've already discussed about the experiences. We've discussed about what's going to happen during the LAN event. Now, there are just a couple of questions remaining. Jenny will be asking the last one. But before that, now it's a LAN tournament. We always know that there are behind the scenes, the production, the organization, logistics, everyone that makes it all happen. There are just so many people involved in that, and so very few people actually know about it. All they see are the players and they see the casters, but there are so many people apart from that. And since it's the LAN event in Nepal, and even Bangladeshi casters, you've been to your own respective LAN events. I mean, what has been your experience in that? And just talk to me about all the people behind the scenes, the production and everyone, and just talk to me about them a little bit. So, Suyog, you go first. Hello, Suyog? Oh, seem to be network problem. No worries. Sudhan,
Okay.
time for you.
So well, about the production, yes, as you mentioned earlier, the viewers might not know about the production things. We used to face so much difficulties, like when viewing the field, the casters are not always the subject to be pointed out, because we need to see those fields to execute everything we see on the screen. But earlier we used to have so much problem. They used to be a single person who are streaming and feeding, sending feed to us, and we used to have a lot of problems. But recently in MNC, we Mountain hired a whole production team, which is Arapati Sports, and yes, maybe they are the one who will be the production team in our MBC. Thanks to them, the experience have been it have been great after their appearance. We can see clearly, we can do even more better, but even it will be even more better when we cast it on the LAN event. It will be crystal clear, like we see in the game. It will be crystal clear, and I hope, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to give my best, give my all. And yes, Suyog sir as well, and yes, the event management as well. There are a lot of things like the sponsors, the event management. They have in two of the official tournaments, ICC and MNC. It have been managed by Mangsha Creations, and they are going to manage the MCV as well. So thanks to them, thanks to everyone behind the camera who have been working hard to make this in all of the events successful. There is huge hands of them as well.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, your turn. You were supposed to speak first.
Sorry that there was some issue. So as our students sir already said, our behind the camera crew members, they are really really good. They are really supportive as well. They have been working really hard, providing all those feeds, providing each and every asset they can provide us, and those lag-free live streams. They have been trying to do all those really really good, especially Arapati Esports. They have really done really really good, because older tournaments I've seen those feeds, they are really good, but in this MNC tournament it was really upgraded to a whole another level. So that was really good to see. So just like that, I think on our upcoming tournaments, I think it's gonna be on the same level of production. I'm just hoping that, and our MCB, I think the production they have, I've heard a little bit about production. They are really working hard on this production. So let's just hope it is really good in MCB.
Perfect. And again, that's gonna be the MCB happening in Nepal. What about the MBC tournaments that you have attended, Savage and Sumon? Savage, go first.
Okay, bro. So you know what? As a offline events is totally different than online. So in offline events, there are so many things are needed, especially the internet speed. I mean, there we need internet partner as like a sponsor, and also for gear and logistics. So for that reason, we got some sponsors like and also some others like Carnival etc. So we need gaming and esports partners also, like there was Genetic Esports and some others. They all tried their best to make this MBC successful, and they already successfully managed that. Also, we already saw that in MBC lineup that they did really good job with their support and with their all that they have. And also, bro, in LAN event, there should be a good environment for viewers and also for players and also for casters, etc. management. So you know what? From our country, they tried their best and they did their best. So Sumon sir.
So exactly, Savage. The main thing is the production team. The production team is the main reason behind the LAN event. So we are talking about the LAN event. So obviously the streamer, the production team, the crew team, obviously they are the main thing. They do the amazing thing in the MBC LAN, so, and they successfully manage it. So right now we are talking about the LAN event in Nepal. So hopefully Mangsha will do the best to provide the audience the best view.
Yeah, hope for the best.
Hoping for the best indeed. Now we'll be moving on to the last question. Probably the last question. Maybe I might have something to add after that. But Jenny, you go ahead.
Well, so we've heard about everything, right? The players, their strategies, the star players, and everything. But then, what happens? What is there for the players after the tournament? You want to answer this, Scared?
Okay. After the tournament. So the first thing, definitely, 3 of them will unfortunately have to go home. 1 of them will be qualified for the wildcard qualifiers. So for the teams who will be going back home, I think so it will be an amazing experience, since of course it's a LAN event and it's going to be extremely fun. The pressure will be entirely different to them, especially for the teams will be going from Bangladesh, as they will not be in the home crowd. They'll be in the away crowd. People will be cheering for the Nepal team. You'll be hearing the chants in the arena and all the shoutings. Everything will be going on. So pressure
Yeah.
will be extremely high. But we cannot ignore the pressure on the Nepal team themselves, because they will be in their home. Everyone will be cheering for them. So they have to perform no matter what. It's going to be extremely fun, electrifying, and again, I believe the experience that all these teams will gain from it will literally be, I would say, you know, entirely the you can say changing the flow how esports has been going on in their own respective countries. People will be taking esports even more seriously. It will help a lot of teams to grow, and it's going to be one of a kind experience. Definitely, that's what I think. Now, again, your teams are being participating in that. So, Sumon, why don't you tell us about the how important it's going to be for these teams, and what will be their after experience after the tournament?
So first of all, from the team from Bangladesh, they will be playing in the other country, in other countries. So obviously it will be tough for them because it is not their home ground. But hopefully they will do better. But if they get out from the tournament, if they knocked out from the tournament, hopefully they would practice more for the next upcoming MBC and the next upcoming MCB. So hopefully they would do the better in that match, in that tournament. So I guess
Right.
obviously it will change in their tournament scenario, in their career, because they are getting more and more opportunity, and hopefully they will do the good.
All right. What about you, Savage?
Yeah, bro. You know what? After if they lose, I don't want this to happen. But somehow, if they lost against Nepal, then they will gain more knowledge. Because you know what? Sometimes before you say that wounded soldier is the dangerous one, so they will be that wounded soldier, and they will find out their flaws, and they will try to cover up those mistakes, and they will work hard to improve themselves, and they will be more better than this time. And next time, if when they face against each other, there will be, you know what, the ultra instinct type fight between Beerus and Goku. So there will be fight like that. But most of the thing is experience does matter, bro, in this MLBB. Because you know what, experience totally flip the table in the match time. So experience does matter in this situation, because first
Right.
time they are going there out there in Nepal, because they never have been in Nepal in previous time. So this time they will go to the Nepal, and they will face the home favorite teams. I mean the Nepali teams like Crackheads, or you can see other teams. So four
Mhm.
miracles will be the most favorites. We all know that, but still, I hope that there will be more pressure on Nepali teams than the pressure we get as a BD team, because they are the home team. There are so many people who are expecting more from them, so there will be an extra pressure on them. So I hope that will be a good LAN event. Even when they come back from the when they come back from there, they will gain lots of to look forward.
True. Definitely true. Now, Suyog, your turn.
Uh, I think if any of the team, either it's Bangladeshi team or even if it's Nepal team, if they win, they're gonna go for the M4 M5 qualifiers, which is one of the biggest stages as well. M5 is the biggest stage, but M5 qualifier, there's gonna be a lot of good teams in there as well. So for that as well, I think they're gonna get a lot of experience. If they win, they're gonna get a lot of knowledge about in game, because fighting those MPL regions as well. I think they're gonna fight those MPL regions as well. So they're gonna taste what MPL regions, how strong MPL regions are as well. And if they manage to get past that M5 qualifiers and go to the M5, I think it's gonna be really really good. But let's just not go far that. Let's just focus on this MCB, and let's just hope they can do well in this MCB. And even for those losing teams, even for those losing three teams, I think they're gonna get a lot of experience. They're gonna experience how pressure it is gonna be when it comes to the live audience. They're gonna be cheering and all. They're gonna hear those sounds. They're gonna hear those cheers as well. So all those pressures, I think get used to it from this tournament. So there's a lot of gains, even if you lose, even if you win in this tournament. So let's just wish
Definitely.
both the best of luck for these both of the teams, and let's just hope one of these two teams will represent South Asia in M5.
Definitely. So then,
Yes, is already our casters have described that the Bangladeshi teams are coming to Nepal and they will not be in their home ground, and the crowds over there, the majority will be in the Nepali crowds, and they are going to cheer off Nepal. So it will be kind of hard for Bangladeshi team to adapt there because it's not their comfort zone. But even to the Nepali players, it's not going to be completely comfort zone because the players they will be completely in different zone. Like some people's like me, I prefer to play with with that with okay, what do we say, okay,
with
okay,
your own
anyways,
setup,
like
with your own
yes,
mindset.
yes, the environments,
Yeah.
like on bed
Yeah,
or
got
on
it.
the chairs, but the environment there will be completely different. They are gonna play with different device, like the device, the feels of their hands will also be different. Maybe the pings might be different, and yes, eventually, like
Whole new
is the
environment.
ping is the team for Miracles faced earlier in IESF. They were completely in the different zone in, but they have been, I mean, they have already experienced those things. They might be able to adapt for that thing as well. But let's see. Bangladeshi teams are also have also experienced the land event, so maybe it will not be of that much problem for them. So let's see. It might be a bit hard for crack kids, I guess.
All right. Again, that's very well mentioned by all four of you. And Jenny, what about you? What do you think would be the experience of all these teams, and what is going to happen after the tournament? What will they learn, and how is it going to change the entire environment of the esports that they will be in? What will be the impact?
First thing is I wish it was in India as well because it's gonna impact a lot. I mean, they're gonna be so very motivated to do better, right? There's definitely gonna be a whole new level created for esports regarding MLBB, all right? And the players, their gameplay is gonna be on another level as well. Even if not too much, it's gonna increase. And for the ones who are going to M5 as wildcards, wow, that's great. I mean, lottery
Right.
lucky kind of thing, right? And other than that, yeah,
True.
and the experience to play there live in front of your fans, in front of your fan base, that feeling, that experience, I want it for myself, right? I think every player who's serious about esports wants to experience it in life once. So
True.
Yeah.
yeah, I just wish them all the best, and I'm jealous. I wish I were there too.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
just
Same here. Even you know what, by doing these kind of live events, I mean LAN events, our parents, especially our parents, they will inspire more that you know what, when your Nepali team went for ISF tournament. I'm pretty sure that all of those players, moms, dad, I mean their parents, they're more happier than others, and also same goes to our country's players as like Red Vipers, Sumon, if I'm not wrong. So they
Yeah, yeah.
went to the ISF tournament. So their parents also were so much proud about them, and that these kind of events will keep a good amount of impact on those parents. That yeah, whenever your child's are asking to be an esports player, so I think their parents gonna support for this one just because of these kind of events, because these kind of mega events can affect their mind, because you know what, they're from older ages, and they didn't have these kind of facilities, this kind of esports things or online games. So
right.
they will understand day by day when they see this kind of thing happening around them. And you know what, in their office, their colleague also say that, bro, my younger child, he's an esports player, that my younger child is an engineer or doctor or something like that. So that could be a good respected position thing for parents. I hope that by these tournaments it will happen very soon, sooner or later, but it will happen.
Agreed.
Definitely,
Agreed.
definitely. I
Definitely.
mean, yeah, there is a generation gap for sure. Our parents,
Yeah.
like, they need time to understand. They need time to be convinced. So this might help the players to convince their parents, to make them aware that there is a world outside that exists, and that's esports, and that it might be able to, you know, give you some scope, like give you some career options. So yeah,
Agreed.
definitely the parents factor also comes in, I guess.
Yes,
Exactly.
that is true. All right, guys. I guess we've stayed longer than we were supposed to. So we're gonna do this very quick. Some quick words of appreciation, support for all the people out there, or any advice for the upcoming tournament, and what could they expect? Just a few quick words, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
So
So,
best of luck.
Savi,
So
go
best of
first.
luck. Okay, Savage, go first.
I will pass it to Shumon Bhai first because
All right.
It's alright. So best of luck, Elben OPX, and best of luck also Militants here for this upcoming tournament.
and yeah,
All
the
right.
same goes here. That I will be saying that, bro. This time our country's pride and respect on your shoulders. So go OPX and go MLTCR. Do your best. Best of luck from Bangladesh.
All right. What about the people casters from Nepal? Come on, go ahead. Some final words. Suyog bhai.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
All I'm gonna say is good luck to four of the teams, and even if you win or lose, you're gonna gain a lot of experience. You're gonna get a lot of fame and not fame and everything. Just do your best, and let's just hope you're one of these teams will represent us as a whole South Asia in M5.
Definitely.
right.
Next. Quick. We have to do it
Okay,
quick.
same for me. Best of luck for them, and I would like to wish the best of luck for all of our casters. You know, in online event as well as from home. Mr. Sumon, Mr. Savage, Zeni, Iscariot sir, everyone. The best of luck and do your best. Let's make this big.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely will.
All right. Anyone's left? Right. Everyone's done.
Go ahead,
Jenny.
bro. Yes,
Hmm.
you.
Yes. Yeah. I'll go after Jenny. Jenny, quick. Your turn. A closing
Ah.
statement. Words of appreciation for team. Anything?
Well, I would just say that everyone should come over, and whenever we are live, whenever the tournament's on, everyone should come, right? Everyone should come and cheer up. Just become the cheerwomen and cheermen, the cheerleader for that moment. Any team, any player. If you're not from Nepal and if you're not from Bangladesh, have fun there. Roast them if you want to, but be there. Be there. All right, let's make it big and let's make it fun, right? That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we, Nepal and Bangladesh, we both supporters can make make the highest peak views ever we can.
Yeah.
Definitely. So we've got a milestone to achieve, but this specific tournament is definitely going to be a major stepping stone in the development of esports as a career option in the respective areas, and will definitely create a wave wherein people would join in and they will also support the cause. So definitely looking forward to it. Thank you all the casters, Jenny, Sumon, Saved, Sudhan, Suyog. Thank you all of you to be here, and you spent the time, discussed about the teams, gave your own opinions, and gave us insights about what to expect in this tournament. And I'll be looking forward to cast these 3 days. So amazing matches with all of you. And I know we're all going to do an amazing job. And for the audience out there, make sure to hit that like button, click on the subscribe one, as well as click on the bell notification. Hit the follow on Facebook so you do not miss out any of the streams. You do not miss any of the matches. It will be streamed on the Nepal as well as Bangladesh and SA channels. You will be seeing the matches in all the 3 respective languages. So always tune in, show your support, just like Jenny said, and let's make this event a very big success so that for the future we will have even more opportunities, even more openings. Now, this will conclude the talk show of the evening. This has been me, Scared Yet, and again, every other amazing caster has joined me in this journey. So then, Suyog, Sumon, Save, Jenny, thank you so very much for joining in. And guys, we will be seeing you on the tournament days now. So make sure to join us on September the 14th, as that will be day number 1. We will catch you guys then. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a good night.
Beyond Champions.
Watching your eyes pull me under, but I will wait for you. There's nothing left for me to do than run and act myself a fool. trust in anyone. Your eyes of diamonds keep me up. Never thought that it could be this rough. No point in trusting anyone.
The bitch in your eyes will meander, but I will wait for you.
There's nothing left